Hey guys, it's Banana here, and this is my second video about the G7 LPS. This video will kind of be consisting of two different things. The first part, I will talk about tips on how to find the G7 LPS and check if they're near you. And the second part of the video will be another G7 unboxing because I was lucky enough to find 5 more blind boxes today, as well as one of the 3-piece LPS tube sets. So my first tip for finding the G7 LPS would be to check Reddit. There is a Littlest Pet Shop subreddit on Reddit, and people have been actively posting on there whether or not they have had luck finding LPS near them. Mainly this applies to the USA, but I believe that people from other countries have been looking and posting there as well. So if people have luck finding LPS in your state, that's a great place to check, and so you can know whether or not they are coming to stores near you. Now, as of the time I'm recording this, January 2nd, I have only seen people finding the G7 LPS at Target. I do believe they're coming to Walmart as well, and according to all of the Target workers I've spoken to, the official release date for the LPS will be January 7th. But until then, I'm not sure if they're going to be at Walmart, but I do know that a lot of people have been getting them from Target. So one of the number one ways I have had luck finding the G7 LPS is by using ID numbers and asking the Target workers to put it into their system and see if they have them. I will put both of the numbers on the screen up here. The first number will be for the blind bag pets, and the second number will be for the 3-piece LPS set called City Vibes. These are the only two ID numbers I have at the moment, but if people find more, then it will be a lot easier to find the LPS. So basically what you're going to do is you can call your local Target and talk to an employee and give them these two numbers. They're going to use those two numbers to look into their system and identify whether or not they have the LPS there at the store. Most of the times, as of right now, they do have them, but they're in the back of the store, so they will have to physically go to the back and get the LPS for you. And if they don't have the LPS at their store, they can also use those numbers to check at other stores nearby to see if they might have them too. And if you don't want to call Target, you could also just walk into any Target and give them the numbers as well, and they could also scan it if you're there in person. It doesn't have to be over the phone. And if you want the blind box pets, I will also tell you how to identify which pet is in which blind box. So now, in order to tell which LPS is in the blind box you're getting, this is just a way to ensure that you don't get duplicates if you get a bunch of them all at one time. So you're going to look on the bottom of the blind box. So right here on the bottom of the blind box, there is a number code, and it should end in ES. So once you have that number code and you find it on the box, you can see that it ends in 06. And if you look on the back of the box, all of the pets are labeled 1 through 18. So since the code on the bottom is 06, pet number 6 is the caterpillar, which means that inside this blind box, we're going to get the caterpillar. And just to give you a second code, here is a number on another one of the boxes, and you can see that it ends in 04. So on the box, you can see pet number 4 is the Himalayan cat, and that's how you can tell which pet is in the box. So hopefully those tips can help you guys find the LPS near you. And now let's get to the unboxing part of the video. So these two LPS are duplicates because the employee who gave them to me had to get them from the back, so I didn't realize they were duplicates when I bought them, because if you saw my video yesterday, I did already get both of these LPS. So I'll probably end up giving these to my sister, LPS Pastel Puppy, or just giving them away to someone who doesn't have access to the G7 LPS yet. So I have 3 more blind boxes left, and I did not look at the code on the bottom of the box for these ones, just because I did want to be surprised. So now, opening up this one, oh, I know what it is, it's the panda. I'm actually really excited to have the panda, since it's like the main mascot of the brand. I really want to know what it looks like. Oh my goodness, you guys, I love the panda. The eyes are so cute, and it comes with the little stick of bamboo down here. And I'll show you guys the card it came with as well, just in case you're curious. This is the card the panda came with. And here is a side-by-side of an older LPS panda compared to the G7 one. I don't have one in the exact same mold as the G7 one, but unlike the other G7s I opened, the head on this one seems to be the same size, and this one is actually shorter than the old gen LPS panda, which is pretty cool. Overall, I really love it and it's really cute. Okay, here is the next one. And it looks like we have the bowl. And if you watched my video from yesterday, you will know that LPS Pastel Puppy got this LPS, but I'm glad to also have this LPS for my collection as well. And I don't have another bowl, so I can't compare it to any old gen ones. But like we were saying in our video yesterday, the bowl's head just seems unusually big for an LPS, and the paint on the face is also really like glossy, shiny. I don't think this is one of my favorite ones, but I'm still glad to have it. So here is the last of the blind boxes, and it looks like we have a horse, and the horse comes with an accessory as well, which is a bucket. Here is the card the horse comes with. I don't have any other horses in this mold, so again, I can't compare it because I think the other old gen in this mold is pretty rare. But I love this horse. It's absolutely adorable, and I love that it has like the hair on its hooves and like a longer mane than the typical like old gen LPS horses. And finally, we have the Lps City Vibes Pet Trio. This is the only other LPS set that wasn't a blind box that I was able to find, so I'm really excited to unbox it. The first thing I noticed when getting the LPS out of this package is they smell a lot like chemicals, and they can also be pretty difficult to get out of the plastic, so just be aware of that if you get this set. But here is the bird. I don't really have a lot to say about her. I think she's cute, but I'm not a huge fan of the mold, and the one accessory that comes in this set is just like an empty food bowl. I think I'm more excited to look at the other two. Here's the second LPS out of the packaging. I don't have this mold, so I can't compare it to anything. I think the design is really cute, but my only critique is that the head is really big. Like, if you look at my mascot, just compared to this one, I don't know how hard it is to tell on camera, but this head is like really big compared to my mascot's head. Here's the final LPS in the set, and I will say I do really like her design. I do have another LPS in this mold, so let's take a look and compare. So from far away, I think they look pretty similar, but if you're looking at it like in person, the one on the left definitely does have a bigger head than the one on the right, and the eyes are definitely bigger and definitely shinier. But in terms of like how similar they are, I would say like they're pretty identical. It's just the fact that the one on the left is slightly bigger. But that's the thing I'm noticing with all of the G7 LPS I'm looking at. So maybe that is a basic fun design choice, and maybe it was done on purpose. I'm not entirely sure. Alright guys, that basically wraps up this entire review and unboxing. So I hope that these tips for finding the G7 LPS were helpful to you, and I hope you enjoyed the unboxing / review as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!